BackChat, here we go. Powered by Paywise. My headphones are very low all of a sudden. I think that's you, Tony. Have you been playing around?
Tony's been playing with headphones.
Tony's not playing with anything. It's not Tony's fault.
Shout out to Tony. Driving around his Mercedes. Must be nice.
Does Tony have a Mercedes?
Tony drives a Mercedes.
Thanks to Paywise?
Nah, not thanks to Paywise. Thanks to Tony.
I thought Tony walked to bloody work.
It's because he parks down the street and doesn't want to get any shit for it. Parks across the road and walks in.
I came in over the weekend
with
a golden cane.
There was no one here except a Mercedes out the back. And I was like, oh, someone's just using our car park. Sure. Walk in. Tony's there just...
Like a good one?
Working. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know,
one
like,
of those
good
ones.
nice.
Yeah.
Someone's got like a Merc, it's like a 1990s sort of
Oh,
like
no. This is a freshie.
A beach basher.
This is one of those good ones.
Yeah. He doesn't have...
Tone's got one of those good ones.
Doesn't have novated lease, but... I was just looking at my emails actually, and I do have an email from Paywise offering a $3,000 cashback on BYD novated leases as long as you settle it by the 31st of December. You got plenty of time. You got more than a month.
Time.
You have a BYD.
Have a BYD. It is worth it, 100%. Go get one.
You should send it to Paywise.
Yeah.
And go, hey, you know, like Bunnings, like, price beater.
Oh, yeah.
Just like send it back to Hammer and go, hey, mate, I've seen this. You're offering it to new customers.
Oh,
how about you give it to
Can I re-sign up?
Customers? I'll try.
Okay,
I'll
thank you,
see what
mate.
I can do.
Thank you.
I will see what I can do. That's all right. I'll just go... I'll fudge the numbers.
I feel like this is going to be a podcast where you get put in a hard position.
Nah, I'm happy to get put in hard positions. Love them. My favourite things.
Speaking of putting you in hard positions, if you know what I mean, BackChat also recording in the BackChat studios in Perth, built by Grounded.
Oh, yeah,
as we went through last week, and we were wearing the high vis. We didn't pull out the high vis this time, but we got the little mic covers here. They do the hard stuff out in the bush. When everyone else can't do it, they do it. They build mine sites.
No, this isn't a reference that, no high vis doesn't mean the work's done.
No.
Right?
The work's ongoing.
Always
working.
Work.
Yeah.
We're always built by Grounded.
Always.
We're just not always wearing the high vis.
Yeah, sometimes you don't wear the high vis. Sometimes, although Grounded never stop, we sometimes clock in and out. We're on our swing at the moment.
Yes,
we're on a
exactly.
swing. Yeah, and we're on our off swing.
Yeah.
But Grounded don't stop.
No.
They are, if you want massive, what did we say? Massive dongers. Yeah. If you want regular sized dongers that maybe work sometimes and don't often and sometimes underperform, that's us.
Come see BackChat.
Come see
Mondays and Wednesdays. Sometimes Tuesdays, sometimes Fridays.
Yeah, we'll underperform sometimes. Sometimes we might surprise you with, a reasonable performance. But if you want massive, reliable dongers, go see Grounded because they'll get it done. That's their new slogan.
Yes.
Massive, reliable dongers, come see Grounded. Great.
Speaking of massive dongers, Mason Cox
wow.
is in purple now. Let's just get into some footy stuff because we finally have something to talk about. Pre-season is back for the young kids, including Mason Cox, who's not really a young kid, but he's a recent signing. SSP, what is that again?
So supplementary signing period.
There you go.
Right.
I'm not sure I'm across this the amount I sort of need to be. I believe Mason's 34.
Mason's 30. I think he might be 34 or 33. Signed a 2-year deal.
He got a 2-year deal.
He got a 2-year-y.
To sign as a third string ruckman, first string Peel ruckman.
He's about to turn 35 in March.
Oh my days. He'll be 35 before the season starts.
Because we've seen guys like
Liam Reedy.
Prusy or Liam Reedy. No, I'm talking about guys signing on next to a proven ruckman. Brodie Grundy, for instance.
Yeah.
Signs on next to Gawn and goes,
then just,
we'll dual ute it. Cox is signed on next to Sean Darcy and Luke Jackson. And their forward line is
enormous.
Voss, Tracy. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Jackson. Amos. So he's not going to go rest as a third tall and chop out in the ruck.
Yeah, he won't do that. But
unless they're going to play Luke Jackson as just a midfielder next year. Only midfield.
Which would be crazy.
When does Mason Cox get on the field? At what point?
Sean Darcy
who
inevitably
has to
gets
injuries.
Injuries.
Sean Darcy will inevitably be injured or rested at some point.
How many games did Liam Reedy play last year? Can someone find that number
4?
for me? That's how many games
you can expect out of Coxie.
Coxie will play the amount that Liam Reedy played.
And I got no issue with Mason Cox just saying, hey, I want to extend the year. I want to get some more money in my super. I want to have, a little bit more in the retirement fund.
I want to go out west for a couple of years.
I
want to have a great
3
time.
games.
There you go.
Reedy?
I want to have a great time in the greatest city on the planet.
Yeah.
And he's coming to Perth.
Wild West.
Exactly.
Does he still have a podcast?
Well, I did text old Coxie left on red.
No, perfect.
So
does he have his red receipts on?
No, but I assume he's
red or left red.
No.
Left on red.
It's been delivered. I don't know if he's read it or not.
You should call him.
So should we try
call him right now?
Okay, I'll call him in a sec. So yeah, Reedy played 3 games. So Coxie might get 3.
That's the line for him.
3.5.
Thanks to Tab Touch.
Thanks to Tab Touch. The line for Mason Cox games this year is 3.5.
What are those odds?
The line is typically like
$1.90 each way.
$1.90 each way.
Yeah. Okay.
That's about right.
So that they make money.
And so do you.
Yeah, obviously when you win, which is all the time, free cash.
So pre-season for the young guys, but also for you, Hamish.
Oh yeah, pre-season starts next week for me.
Okay.
I go back on the 2nd of December.
How are you feeling? I'm not envious of that.
I feel like I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not. Like, I don't know.
You look strong.
Thanks. I feel strong.
You've been in the gym.
I've been in the gym,
You've been running.
I've been running, yep. I feel good. It's just like, it is, pre-season is just hard. And the annoying thing is, we're starting at the same time as, like, Andrew. So I'm starting the same time as Andrew does.
Yep.
And granted, his pre-season is harder. But they start playing games in, like, February.
Wow.
My season doesn't start until April. So it's like, I got 4 months.
Wow.
As opposed to like 10 weeks. So it feels like a long time.
Yes.
But once you get back into it, it's just a routine and you love it. But it's it's a daunting, because like we've lost 2 grand finals in a row, but have been there, have gone all the way. So it's like,
I didn't even know that.
So of 104 weeks, so 2 years, 104 weeks, we've been at training for 90 of them.
So you're fit as. That's what I'm saying. You're fit as.
I'm fit as a
battle
fiddle,
hardened.
We're battle hardened.
And you're ready to go to the top.
We're going to win it next year.
You got any recruits this year, East Perth?
Yep. Yeah, we got a couple. We got Darcy Craven, who he's come back from Brisbane. He was an East Perth boy.
Craves.
We got a guy called Damon Freytag from the Sample, 170 gamer, 105, maybe 110 kilos and 202 centimetres, like a monster.
His nickname is definitely the train.
Yeah,
if his name is Freytag, it's the freight train. If he's a monster,
got to be the train.
Yes.
And then who else? That's about it off the top of my head.
Do you know what? You'll play against Mason Cox probably a fair bit.
Probably. I remember playing. I was talking to a few of the boys at work about this today, actually. Oh, and the other one is Cooper Stevens, who was our recruit from last year from Hawthorn and Geelong, but did his ACL and never played a game. So like he's essentially a recruit.
Excellent.
But I was speaking to the boys today about it. I was talking about Mason Cox. I played a scrimmage against Coxie one day.
Not out the back of the Gabba in the
No, it wasn't out the back of the. It wasn't at the Metricon car park. It wasn't with Eagles. And it wasn't with Charlie and the recruit. It was
cheated.
It was with a cheating dog. He just completely dropped it on purpose so that they'd win a slap. Anyway, it was at MRP. It was in that stretch like between Hub 1 and 2 when they flew over here.
Right.
We had a 11-on-11 full ground at Lathlane.
Full ground.
I remember this.
Full ground at Lathlane, 11 versus 11. And it was pissing down with rain.
I remember this.
And what I will say about Cox, he gets a bad rap a little bit because that game, he was fucking hilarious. Like, he's just out there being, boys, in his American accent, what the fuck are we doing out here, lads? This is bullshit. I thought it was meant to be sunny in Perth. Pissing down with rain. Cox, he's rucking against me. Just like, I remember there was one, I had to run and like defend him. And it was going out on the wing, and you could see the ball was transitioning because it's 11-on-11. You just know where it's going to go. And it comes up, and he goes, "It's coming to us, buddy." And I was like, "Oh my god, 1-on-1!" I'm just trying to basically tackle him, and he just clunks this thing. So he's a good guy. I reckon he'll be great.
For more reports, Ripper.
Yeah.
We had him on BackChat. Go have a listen to it.
Yeah, actually, that was so long ago.
Yeah, it was.
It was so long ago.
I don't know. Are we talking the draft at all? Have you got some draft stuff in there?
Actually, no, but the draft has happened.
Can I talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, I didn't even
Port
think
Adelaide
about that.
draft
We do have a couple of super comments. Can I
But
just...
is it Sammy Lambert?
Is there something going on with super
not.
comments?
Yeah, we will. So it's a shame because 2 of the super comments started before. So we've set a goal for this episode, which we don't ever really do. But we've set a goal. I'm pretty sure if we get $1,000 of super comments...
Right, so that's the goal. Is there we do something?
Yeah, we do something. Do you know what?
Because to me, you're just saying we set a goal. $1,000. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
But we're going to do something.
We have to do something, yeah.
So you give us $1,000.
I'm just going to click on C goal because Jaiden set this. So we get it's 50 super chats. So it's not $1,000. Jaiden, jeepers.
No, I think he said a minimum of $10, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Yeah, orange goals, which are $10.
So 50 super chats. You give us 50 super chats. We give you
Sammy Lambert gets a trial at East Perth.
Sammy, right now, I can guarantee you he is signing up 50 Gmail accounts.
Sammy Lambert is not allowed to give. He's not allowed to donate for his own.
How much can he donate?
He can do one. He can do one super comment, Sam. That's it.
Maximum of what though? What if he does? What if he does?
No, we need 50
Don't do
oranges,
500.
so we need 50 $10.
Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to do one, Sam, and that's it.
Can other people do more than one?
Other people can do as many as they want.
All right.
But
Careful.
Sam can only do one.
Ben Lambert.
So just to be clear,
49 of them.
Ben Lambert.
So we get
Chad Lambert. Susan Lambert.
Till we get just this episode, we get 50 super
$10
comments.
ones, yep.
And Sam Lambert gets his dream of being a trial. Now I feel like I've sort of set this platform up a little bit, and I do feel bad because I know it puts you in a hard position because everyone wants to be on a waffle list. Of course. Right? So you can't just give these away. So we're not. We're going to get paid for it. But so you're clear, Sammy.
That money will go to East Perth to hey, mate, we're going to buy this kid his way in.
Great. So
it doesn't go to us.
No, let me be clear to Sam. As much as we're having a laugh on here, I will tell you, I've played at AFL level. I've played plenty of waffle footy. Waffle footy is not kick around ammo stuff. It is the highest league in the country other than the AFL.
Yep.
If we get this $500 in the world, if we get this 50 super comments and you get down to training and you are not good enough, you will be shown the door just as quickly as you walked in it. And it's brutal. So I do not want to set up East Perth for failing or to you, Sam. I know you're desperate to be on a waffle list. I've spoken to some people at waffle level. They have scouts everywhere. You have currently are not in that area. So we're happy to make this happen.
How many have we got a super comment yet?
There's three.
You need to accept the fact that it can be brutal back the other way.
Yep.
You may not want to show your face again.
So how many of these have you got?
Okay, so we've had 2 super comments since before the goal, so we do need to read those out because we read everything. This is from Rebound 50.
Super.
Should have Eagles picked more WA products? Can we park that for a second? Because I do want to talk about the draft. We've had another one from
Super.
Travis Head, King of England going forward. Yep. Fuck off. Charles, the Commonwealth is owned by Head, also father of India.
Yeah, I respect that.
And we will talk about Travis Head very soon.
He's building an empire, Trav.
Oh boy, I love to see it. Now, I feel bad because we have a third super comment.
Is it Sam Lambert?
Now, I kept saying that
Is it Sam Lambert?
No, it's not Sam Lambert.
Is it Susan?
No. It's someone that we know. It's actually someone we know. I said the minimum's $10 to get the orange one. It's actually 20, and this person's donated 15, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count to it. But I tell you what, if we get 49, we'll add this one on. This was from Jackson Bowen.
Oh, Jacko.
Give us the extra
$14.99. Have this one on me, Sammy. Go well, lad.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, so
it's a high price to pay.
We're on the way.
50 people, one episode, $20. It ain't happening.
And this is his one chance.
It ain't happening.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
We're not doing this again, Sam. You've had your.
Oh, so it's not ongoing.
No.
It's
no. This is it.
Sammy, call all your mates. Call your entire team. This is it.
Imagine if
you will honour this.
I will honour it. Imagine if this is the one episode that Sam's.
Is he on?
I haven't seen him yet, but
I feel like this might be the one that he. Imagine if he misses this and he's not live, and then he listens to this tomorrow afternoon.
Well,
it's your one chance, Sammy.
Goodness.
Okay, now I'm being told it's actually apparently $30.
No.
So a minimum. I don't know what Jaiden's done. We've never done this before, so sorry for everyone listening there. Let's talk about the draft. Here we go. We've got a $20.
Is that Sammy Lambert?
If there's 50 of them, I don't. Or they.
You have to read them out.
Super.
Wazza, if I do 2 $500 ones, does it pass the goal?
No, it doesn't. Was. Sorry, mate.
Oh, you're not gonna.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to knock it back, but we've still got. If you do 2, we've still got to get 47 more.
So you can do 2 $500.
You can do 2 $500 ones if you want. If you want.
Shout out, Wazza. Thank you.
So the draft. While we're going here, right?
Okay.
Should West Coast have drafted more WA talent? In general, I don't think many WA kids weren't picked up.
Yeah,
right?
there wasn't.
So
they didn't draft a lot.
And I don't think that was on West Coast. I don't think this draft copy in Western Australia had. They didn't have
much depth.
No. So I'm of the belief that interstate draftees at West Coast in particular work very, very well.
Yeah.
Given I'm one of them. Given you're one of them.
Yeah. Well, I didn't work well. I wasn't great.
Oh, you're still here.
You're captain of a waffle side. You still live in the state.
Of course,
you've won a Sandover. I would say that's successful. Now, did it work at AFL level?
No, I'd never got the chance.
Whose fault's that?
Simo's.
Which in turn's probably our fault because we power Simo.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'd
it's my
just
fault.
like to apologise.
But we're talking Shannon Hearn, Premiership captain.
Luke Shuey,
Andrew
North
Gaff.
medalist, Andrew
right?
Gaff, yeah.
These players can play football.
Yeah.
Right? Josh Kennedy's actually from interstate. Would you believe?
Where's he from?
He's a ACTian.
Is he really?
Yes, that's where he was born.
Canberrian.
Yes,
Another
correct.
super comment.
We'll come back to those. Sam Butler, Beau Waters. All right, there's a lot of good players from interstate that have been drafted and stayed here and done very, very well.
Yep.
Chris Judd, pretty good player. Left. But
Got us premiership first.
yeah, but
Awesome
so
Did
I just think given they've got 2 number 1 draft picks that are high flight risks because they're both from Victoria in Dersma and Reid, get more interstate players around them. Build 15 of them where they all just hang out together. Turns into like GWS back in the day where they're all living together.
My thoughts on the interstate draft thing is with picks 1 and 2, it's hard because like you just pick the best available talent and sometimes they might want to go home. But for the most part with the draft, recruiters do a pretty good job of like weeding out losers and fucking idiots. If you're taking a kid at pick 40 who you're like, this kid's really talented and he's somehow here, or here's a kid that works his ass off and he's just like a good kid, you draft the other kid, he doesn't want to go home. He's like, I'm rewarding this opportunity. West Coast drafted me, brilliant. I'm going to give absolutely everything I have to them forever. So you just draft good kids and like if you create an environment that they don't want to leave, then you're laughing. Like there's no reason anyone should get drafted to West Coast and want to leave other than just being abysmal for 6 years. It's the best state and the best country in the best fucking city in the world, Perth. Weather's awesome. Beaches are better than anywhere. It's fucking pretty chilled out.
Yep.
And you're like making $1 million.
And then the facility's good, the club's successful. Like they're not fighting salary cap issues.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
Money.
You're going to get 50,000 every game plus, and you can do a novated lease through Paywise. Like there's just so many options at West Coast.
Correct. So I couldn't agree with you more. So the answer is no. They shouldn't have picked up more WA players.
Willem Dersma. Okay.
Should we put a super comment through? I can see a lot of orange.
Yeah, there's a lot of orange coming through. We're up to 6 basically.
It's Sammy Eastburn. Up the Royals.
Has Sammy said one himself yet?
No, not yet. So
Someone
Soz,
tell Sammy that
he's the one he asked about 2 $500 ones. Then he said, "Here's another one." Then Kate said, "Let's."
It wasn't $500
let's get,
was it, from what?
No. Let's get Lambo worth every penny. Thanks, Kate.
Thanks, Kate.
Then Woz goes, "I've got money to burn." 3 towards the goal, and then Woz goes again. Another. Was it sizzling?
Wasn't Sammy, isn't it?
Was it Sammy Lambert?
So there's a fair bit going on.
Thanks,
So
Woz.
the other question was about
Travis Head, but let's just stay in the draft for a little bit longer. Willem Dersma, I've been told, that's what they're talking about, the way that he's built and stuff. He could be Bont.
Yeah, he's Bond.
Yeah.
How good?
He's basically Bond.
So the West Coast Eagles have just
Will he be better than Harley? If he's Bont, he will be.
So I reckon I heard a bit of something somewhere. I could have even been my interview. I did an interview with him about 10 minutes after he drafted. I was hosting that night on
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw you tweet.
Basically he was in amongst it. Like it was just like pandemonium.
Yeah.
And he said Harley was there with him because Harley presented the jumper.
Yes.
And I think I asked like, who's going to be better? And I could hear in his voice, the words didn't match what his voice sounded like. He said, Harley's been there for the whole time. Blah, blah.
Nah, so but that's the good thing. Like, you need a kid with confidence. And if you're a pick 1, you've got to be arrogant and confident to know that you're the best. Sam Mitchell used to say it all the time.
Yes.
Like, you've got to be arrogant if you're that good. And then just, you've got to, obviously, if it doesn't work, you learn to, but you just keep that level of swagger and attitude until it doesn't work. Yep. But if it does, it does. And like the comment that he said, you're happy to be, you're looking forward to being Batman and Robin. With Harley next year, and he goes, "Yeah, only if I'm Batman." Like, awesome. What a comment.
Yep.
Like, so good. Obviously, Harley's better than you right now, but like, what if he does become Bond and he's the best player ever?
I like what I saw from they were what's the hyphenated name of
Cooper Duff Tyler.
Yeah, so
CDT.
CDT.
Yeah, and
he's the ruckman.
Tyler. No, it's neither of those. But
it is.
Tyler Williams.
Tylah.
Okay.
Tylah.
Titler.
Titler.
Is it?
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice tea coming in
Cooper
strong.
Duff Titler. Yeah, I knew there was a little
Titler.
there.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Tyler Williams.
He looks good.
He does look good.
They liken him to
huge.
Luke Jackson. Okay. He's the player he plays like, apparently.
West Coast to playing finals next year. You heard it here first. West Coast to playing finals.
The only problem with West Coast recruiting strategy is they had a father-son there in Charlie Banfield.
Yes.
Son of Drew premiership player Drew Banfield. The only man to play 94-06.
Yeah. It was a big gap to bridge, and he did it.
He did it. He was the number 1 draft pick, Drew Banfield.
He was.
His son is now playing for St Kilda. How do you feel, West Coast fan, Dan Const, about that? Father of club legend, plays for St Kilda.
As a West Coast fan who's complained about the uneven nature of father-sons, Collingwood getting Dacos and stuff like that and whatever, and then we had one and we didn't take it. That irks me because of the what if.
I'm saying orange.
But the thing is, I all you got to do is, I got to trust that they know what they're doing. And maybe he wasn't good enough to take the pick. And they were hoping, apparently, he was going to go to the rookie draft, and St Kilda said, no, we'll take him anyway.
But you can still match him.
Yeah, but no, they couldn't. They didn't have enough points.
Would it hurt you? No, they didn't have. No, neither of those things. They didn't have enough list spots. They didn't have a senior list spot, so they had to leave him till the rookie because they used their last senior list spot on the guy they had to match, the last draft pick, whoever he is.
Lindsay?
I'm not sure. I'm going.
That one might be Tyler Williams.
Yeah, so it is. So they matched him. He was their 4th pickup. They don't have any other list spots, so they couldn't get him unless he was a rookie. So would it hurt you more to say that? Played him in the PSA during the year. I tagged the absolute shit out of him because he's an absolute weapon. He was still very, very good for Scotch. I was absolutely more than impressed that after the game we won. They chatted afterwards. I'd never really met Charlie before, no Drew well, and he came beeline to me, shook my hand, shook the assistant coach's hand. Good. Said, thank you so much for the game. Really appreciate it. How hard everyone fought. I said, mate, sorry we had to tag you. And he was like, nah, I really loved the contest. He, as a man, young man, I was like, that's good leadership. Like
he played a couple of league games for Claremont this year.
He did.
And
he was best on in the Waffle Colts grand final. He was best
dominated
on ground.
That game.
He was best on ground. Yeah. He can play. He's gone in the 40s in the AFL draft. So
he's
good. It's like, oh, should we do a father-son? This kid can play.
Yeah.
And I'm just really scared that he's going to be good.
I'm
really scared he's going to be good.
Yeah. If maybe
he's a leader.
There is another chance with Harper Banfield.
Harper's good too.
So
good player.
I think if they're going to make up for it, I think they have to take him.
But the overall
Drew,
thing
Drew must be a little bit pissed.
So we keep this positive. I mean, it's a young kid who wants to play AFL. Gets to do that. I think it's awesome, and it's from a great family. I reckon. I don't think Drew will be pissed at all.
He would have loved.
He'd just be stoked.
No doubt, he would have loved to have been at West Coast. But at the same time, you've just landed at St Kilda, who have spent their war chest. They've got the best young, they're guns now. They've got heaps of good players.
You know who he reminds me of?
Wanganeen
The Windsock.
Marcus Windhager.
Yeah,
he does remind me of Marcus Windhager a little bit.
Similar footy to him.
Yep.
Did Windy stay there?
Windy stayed there. Yep.
Okay. Well, he was half the way out the door at some stage.
He was, but then he just thought, well, Naz is signed. We got 1 million guys coming in.
Drew Banfield's son's coming to the club.
Coming to the club, and we just get that premiership experience.
Yeah, very good.
Brilliant. Beautiful.
We got a super comment here.
Yeah, I'm just looking across and I'm seeing
Was has gone again.
What's this going to get, Sammy?
We got Gary Green here. Ham said last week somewhere there is always a cricket match being played. Can you guys think of what you can do right now that is completely unique that would be the only person in the world doing it? Hamish, do you want to? I was there for that.
Yeah. So I had this conversation. We were on Hammer's Happy Hour. Me and Jaiden were having a chat about the cricket. And I said, do you think every second of the day, every day of the year, there is at least one game of cricket being played somewhere in the world? And we determined a game as one person with a ball, one person with a bat. It can be backyard cricket, can be street cricket. Somewhere in the world, someday, every second, game of cricket.
No.
I said yes. So we said we put the far benchmark at soccer. Soccer is a definite yes. There is someone somewhere in the world every second of the day playing soccer. I'm so sure of it. No question.
Okay.
But cricket.
I mean, it's time zone related here.
It is. But India play cricket and all the surrounding countries.
So just put India from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They've got that covered.
Yeah, and someone's playing cricket.
That's done.
Yeah.
So what about 7 p.m., 7 a.m. Indian time. Do we have that covered?
Yeah, we've got
nations?
got Africa, the continent of Africa, so South Africa, Zimbabwe play cricket. There's a number of cricketing countries in Africa. Then on the flip side, we've got
UK.
but then in winter that gets tough. Caribbean and the sort of Central American countries, and then you've got America, which are getting into cricket now as well. I think there's a game of cricket being played every day of the year.
I still don't know.
Did you ask ChatGPT?
Yeah, and Jaiden said yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just asking it. Short answer, yeah, almost certainly.
There you go.
Ow.
I apologise.
It's got a bit of more of an explainer. So then the question, excuse me, is what could you do right now that no one else in the world is definitely doing? Like right in this second.
Unique to anyone else.
Unique.
No so if you think someone is playing everywhere all the time, what's the opposite of that?
The opposite is doing something somewhere that no one else in the world at this very second is doing.
You have to do it right now.
All right. If I'm sitting with my legs crossed like this, a double knot on my leg, if I do this with my eyeballs, that with my eyes, if I do that with my eyes and say, shit, fuck, dick, bum. No one's done that. No one's done that.
No one may have ever done that in history.
Yeah.
So
no one in the world did that. That's unique. That's never been done.
It would have been done.
Who would
just
have done
not at that moment.
Who would have ever said and done that in that exact?
You think that's never happened ever?
I reckon so.
You think that's never happened ever?
I don't think that's ever happened.
You don't think that's ever happened?
Yep.
Not sure how we're going to prove.
Okay.
I'm glad we've done that again.
What about you? What could you think you... I know where my brain went. I'm just going to have to go with it. But what did you... Do you want some time to think about it while I explain... I can't say
what were you going to say?
I'm not trying to come up with something that no one's ever done before. Okay.
No, I'm thinking of something that I would say that in the world right now, no one is cutting off their own foreskin.
No, I disagree.
You reckon someone right this second is doing that?
Yeah, I think so.
No!
I think a lot of
is anyone doing this with a Tab Touch microphone cover?
Yeah, good point.
No,
that's too specific.
No one's doing that.
His arms
is anyone doing this with a Tab Touch microphone cover on a pen lid while at the same time flapping bicycle kicks with their feet? I don't think so.
No. So there you go.
I think so.
Point proven.
Okay, another super
Everyone's playing
comment
cricket. Super!
From Wazza.
I would like to talk about the test match.
Yeah, so would I. Let's just get... What has Waz said?
Waz said, also, I have a bet on West Coast to win the premiership and Harley to win the Brownlow.
That's silly.
$456,000 return. So if it comes through, I will give you the 56K of the winnings. Perfect. But you have to all next year say one light powered by Waz.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate, and that extended to anyone. Anyone who wants to send us $56,000, you can have...
Yeah.
Mate, you can have
whatever you
name rights on...
Whatever you want.
Not whatever you want.
No, not whatever you want, yeah.
On something. Yeah. And then another super comment.
How much has Waz spent this episode?
I'll work it out in a second. Another one from Waz.
Okay.
North are also going to be the sponsors this year.
North are making finals.
This is real money,
North are making finals this year.
Yes.
Colby McKercher said it.
They are not. I don't believe they are.
Colby McKercher said it the other day. Did you hear that?
No.
He said, yeah, we've got ambitions to play finals.
Why?
And I'm not
You've got
afraid to
ambitions.
say it.
No shit,
everyone
you've
does.
got... Who...
I know.
If Colby had got up there and said, oh, no, ambitions this year, guys, we're just a building year. If I hear that from anybody, that's not happening. No one's doing that.
We're going to make finals. We won't make finals. We might make 10th. We might scrape into 10th.
I don't see you making finals.
What if this is the year
that counts as finals?
What if this is the year that North just go, oh, actually, we're the most talented group on the planet.
I'd love a team that's been so shit, like an Essendon or Kangaroos, or West Coast.
To win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys go from in 11?
By a wooden spoon to prelim. Got done by Geelong. Matty Stokes ran me all over the park. Unbelievable. He looks at me before the first set about. This is when I was like a small running halfback. Yeah. And he was like, let's go for a run. We did 5.1 Ks in the first quarter.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was blown up.
What about the day that Hutch had to tag Josh Kelly? Do you remember that?
No.
Hutch had to tag Josh Kelly, and he's like, he comes off after the game, and on Monday he goes, it's the best, my hardest GPS. Josh Kelly had maybe low 20s, but Hutch was like, yeah, I ran 19.6 Ks at like a lot of high speed, trying to keep up with this bloke.
That's amazing.
It was crazy. Anyway, do you want to talk about the cricket?
Yes, please. Did you?
Sorry, I had tickets to day 3.
Yeah,
I had tickets to day 3. Yeah, perfect.
So I think everyone had tickets to day 3. Did you get to day 1 or 2?
No, I was working day 1, and then day 2 I was helping my pop and grandma move in. They moved up from Albany, and so I was thinking, this would be. And at lunchtime, I was like, because I was going to go with Pop, and so I was like, perfect. We go to the cricket tomorrow. I'll come pick you up in the morning.
You love your cricket.
Love it.
What are your thoughts of a Test match ending in 2 days? Is it?
I was devastated.
Is it cricket?
No,
is that Test cricket?
Well, I hate to say that it is. Because it's happened, like that's the first time that's happened in 100 years.
Yes.
So it's not it's an anomaly.
Yes.
You just got to, if the rest of the series finishes like that, I'll be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
But nothing, the pitch wasn't designed to be unplayable. The weather was perfect. There wasn't anything untoward. It was just really, really good bowling by Mitchell Starc in the first innings. But then the second innings is what shit me. Like the first innings for England, they bowled the house down.
Right.
They were...
Archer looked incredible.
Mate, they were short spells. The fast bowlers that they had just worked and were quick in and out. The second innings shit me because they were 1 for 67 halfway through day 2 of a 5-day test match. And for whatever reason, it's pride at this point because they can't admit that Bazball doesn't work because they've just gone, we still have to do Bazball. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have to go at 5 runs and over. You can go at 1 run and over for 2 more days and be 400 up.
This is what I wanted to ask. So apparently there's a game right now. Is it South Africa, India playing right now?
Yes.
Apparently it's like day 3. South Africa are none for 700 or something.
Whatever it is, yes.
So is it just purely, like we call it Bazball, but is it just purely because of this mindset that we're going to go and be aggressive and make runs that wickets fall?
Yes.
The bowling isn't that much better than
the bowling
unfaceable.
No,
like, Australia's not trying to do that, and they went out for 136.
You look at all of the wickets on England's second innings. Watch their wickets.
Right.
It's like you're just doing stupid shots, or you're not. You're just trying to
test match. You put them away.
You don't put them away. You save them until you've made 50 and your eyes in.
Right.
It's like no one made any runs, and they're trying to do this.
They look like they're just giving away their wicket. They're just lollipopping them up.
It's just like it's ridiculous, and to be for a test match, which yes, it was unbelievable. It was as good a test as I've watched. Yes. It was so exciting that day, second day. But if you're England and you're 1 for 67 and you're like 150 up or whatever you are, and you've got 3.5 days left of cricket, you go, okay, let's maybe park Bazball for a bit. And let's tire their bowlers out. Let's give our bowlers a rest because our bowlers just bowled 40 overs, 50 overs yesterday, so they're pretty cooked. And let's go at 1, maybe 2 runs and over. If we pick the odd boundary up, we could get to 400 and make them chase 500 and win a test match. Instead, they thought, let's do Bazball, and we're out. And then you got headed.
Well, I will give you a little bit of intel. So the fast...
I'm seeing orange.
No, it's still the same. That's still the same from the last. The Fast Bowling Cartel, which is a new podcast that we are making here at BackChat, we are going to play some of that soon. But something that Flem said was that Damian Fleming, Bazball was started because of Travis Head, the way he played in the 2022-23 Ashes series. England saw that and thought, well, that's how we're going to play all the time.
Yeah.
So they couldn't, but they can't even do it. And so he was saying it works for Travis Head because that's how he plays. That's his instinct, where they're trying to force everyone else to play that.
It's like we want to see Marcus Bontempelli. He's a great player.
Yeah, let's all play like
Bont. Let's just do what Bont does.
Well, which is sort of like what West Coast are trying to do with playing like Hawthorn. They can't because they don't have the players to do it.
What's happened with England though, and it's worked pretty much everywhere else but here, is because of Joe Root. Now, I had to go at Joe Root last week, but the reason that Bazball works everywhere else is because he is their mainstay. It's like he'll make 50 to 150, or he'll make 50 plus pretty regularly, and it's like you can bat around him. Everyone else can go nuts and really open up, and he is just going to be the best batsman in the world and play good cricket shots and build the score. You bat around him. But at the moment, when he's out, it's like, oh, shit, we don't have that rock. And so they just still do it.
It seems like they literally can't bat in Australia.
No.
I mean, neither can Australia.
Can we do this while we're talking a bit of cricket?
Hit that thing. You got the touch.
You've got the touch.
What you got? Tell me.
You've got the
power. Sorry, I was drinking Pepsi.
It seems to me
Joe
that they cannot bat in Australia. Now, I don't think Australia can bat in Australia other than Travis Head, realistically.
Yeah, well,
because we were dreadful in the first innings.
No, we were but yes, we were bad in the first innings. They bowled phenomenally well. Like you look at our wickets on day 1. the wickets that fell for us on day one were like, these guys are bowling pretty good balls.
Yeah.
Like, you got done by a couple of real jaffers. So but that's when they went out, it's like, why? You don't need to do that. They're so hell-bent on this Bazball thing for everyone. Whereas you look at Australia's test side over the last however many years, Travis Head's doing it now as the guy who like opens up and plays free. David Warner did it for his entire career as the guy who opens it up and knocks him around. And like Gilly was doing it for a long time. Like we've had guys that can come in and score really quickly at test match level. And they think, for whatever reason, they've all got to do it.
Yes.
And it just didn't work. And it hasn't worked against Australia.
Where's the next test? Is it the Gabba?
Brisbane. Yeah, the Gabba. The Gabba.
So does Travis Head open at the Gabba? Because, mate, I can only put this in footy terms.
You can't, yeah.
But if you've got a player, round one, that in the first 4 minutes of round one has to come off and be on the bench for 3 quarters and can't get through a game, you can't play him round two. Talking about Usman Khawaja.
No, you're correct. And
he's been preparing for this game. He looks underdone. Yeah. It is what it is. He's clearly dealing with an injury.
Yeah.
He can't stand up for a test match.
No,
you can't play him. So he's not playing.
He can't play.
There's no
and in
way
the same
he plays.
token, remember the one that springs to mind, Cam McCarthy, probably 7 years ago, he was not playing. He was out of the side. And then Frio's, I think it was Tabernar, got injured. And it was like, well, Ross had to play him. And he kicked 5 in round one. And so it was like, well, now you got to play again next week.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what's
Travis
happened with Head here. It's like Travis Head's made 100. We probably need to open him again.
Yeah.
A couple of super comments for us. One from Was here. Trav Ball is better than Bazball. Give us Travis Head and Sam Constas opening, just ramping shots, make 1 million runs in the first session of day one. In for that. Was another super comment. This one is for Sammy.
Can I just say, just calm down. I'm going to tell you money it was.
Yeah, please. Another one
I think
here
we've
from
told Was enough. If you want to do whatever you want to do,
How much are you paying for these super comments?
They're about $20 a piece. Sammy wants to know if you've seen the photos he sent.
Yes, I have. I've seen the photos. I've seen the videos.
Wait, Waz's said Sammy wants to know?
Yeah, because Sammy's in the chat saying it won't let me super chat. I don't know why if we've banned him, but
I feel like Sammy's just sent him Was some money. That's what I feel like. Hey, how many are we at?
We're at 11 out of 50.
That's right.
I think that Travis Head should open, and we should bring Slug Webster back in.
Definitely. He was so stiff to miss.
I reckon it should go Weathers and Heady.
Yep.
Labashaknach.
Yep.
Smitty.
Smudge, yep.
I want...
Green at 5.
Yeah, I want Cam Green. I want Slug.
Slug at 6.
I want Carey.
Yep.
Right. I want Doggett.
Yeah,
I want
whoever else. If the
to
other
bowl.
fast, but I think Cummins might be back.
Nah, Cummins.
I reckon he might not play at all.
I want
Really?
Lyon. I want Stark. I want Doggett.
And then Scotty Boland.
And I want Scotty Boland, who bowled poorly probably.
Oh, he bowled bad in the first session.
Slug Webster gives us an extra bowler. So Boland's just get off. Just put Slug down there.
While we are talking Tab Touch, what was the bet you...
Oh, the bet that
How's your bet looking?
Tab didn't... to be fair, I didn't really press this one too hard with the boys down there at Tab.
It's okay. Just tell us how your bet's going.
My bet's going well. My bet was that Joe Root, firstly, wouldn't make 100, but also that England wouldn't win a game. So the Joe Root not making 100 would have been paying maybe like $1.50.
Yes.
But England to not win a test match at all was paying, I don't know, I didn't look. Let's call it $3.
Sure.
Multi those two together, give you a little odds boost, Tab Touch, you're getting us 10.
So if we're talking about how it's going though, you're two from two.
I'm 2 from 2. Joe Root, not only did he not make 100, he didn't make 10.
Doesn't make double figures.
He made 8 for 2 across 2.
This is where my challenge was coming to you. I mean,
yeah,
I could have come out and said, Joe Root's not going to make a 500 this series, and I'll be like, guarantee you money.
So what I'm doing now is I'm going to up my bet.
Doesn't get double figures.
He does. He probably will. Doesn't make a 50. Ooh. Joe Root doesn't make a 50, and England don't win a single test match.
I don't agree with that.
You think you reckon Joe Root will make 50?
Joe Root is
the best batsman in the world at the moment.
I was going to say one off, but he is the best.
He's
the best batsman in the world doesn't make runs against our second string bowling lineup.
Nah.
No Cummins.
He's overawed by the situation. He doesn't make 50.
The best batter in the world is overawed by the situation. Can you imagine saying that about anyone else in any other sport? Like the best player in that sport can't stand up to the situation.
Yeah, no. But I just don't think he does.
Fighting words from you, mate.
They are fighting words. And if anyone wants to, any Pom want to come fight, I'll just ring Travis Head.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, Pierce. I respect Pierce. He's going hard, and he just cops it.
I didn't see how he's
double down.
I saw via someone else just like day one, at the end of day one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Australia basket case, blah, blah. I didn't see what happened in day 2. He would have copped it.
He was complaining about Smith getting out.
Sure.
Because there was like
the
snicko.
Yeah.
That felt a bit outrageous.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
It was the rules though. If the snicko happens within a frame of
you are a man
clearing,
of the law.
Dan
then
is
that
just
counts.
a stickler for the rules.
Speaking of stickler,
Super
we're
comment.
done with Tab. Gamble responsibly.
Thank you. Frank Confidential Support Call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Thank you. Another super comment here from Was. Just donating my beer funds I had allocated for the last 3 days of the cricket.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
Well
That's
done,
fair.
mate. Well
Jeez,
done.
you would have got pissed.
Tones, are you ready to give us a couple of fines? Yeah, thank you, mate. Let's do a couple of fines, and then after that, we're going to catch up on the fast bowling cartel. If you want to hear all of that, you can go to YouTube and type in fast bowling cartel. Subscribe there. They're also on their own audio feed. They'll be doing lots of stuff during the Ashes. Let's hear a couple of fines, please, Tones.
Where is it? Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Where did it go? Hey guys, it's Keely. I'm just looking for... Where did I put... Oh, you know what? Oh my God. Duh. I'm looking for something that doesn't exist because
Keys,
that's
I bet.
a key to my lock.
Yeah, makes sense.
Non-existent. I'm that locked in.
Yeah, respect.
But when in Rome, I'll chuck a fine in. So
That's good. Got me.
let's go $4 to anyone who does this. And that is, when people are saying the time, right, really grinds my gears, like probably more than it should.
I know what this
but
is going to be.
If you're saying the time and you say 6 a.m. in the morning or 3 p.m. in the afternoon, just please say one or the other. Like, it's
tautology.
not, you're essentially saying 6 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon.
You are.
Like, it's one or
Your
the
eyes
other.
is the
And
moon.
I've been watching some episodes of BackChat, like from back in the day, bits and pieces I liked.
Who says it?
Clearly, I'm flat out at the moment, but don't want to target anyone.
It's Dan.
But I will say this, Scoey, I
Take
don't
it.
reckon I've heard an episode this morning where you don't drop it, and maybe that's why
Wow.
it's on the noggin,
Oh,
and it could very well
he
be
loves it.
not an issue and it's an ish me, but
Wow.
I can access the fine line. So $4 to you and anyone else who says it like that. And I'm just going to stop looking for my non-existent key
Respect.
and probably get back to the second episode of the Adam Simpson chat.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well,
If I hear it one more time, add another $1.
if I'd like to...
Thank you, Vegas.
Thank you, Vegas.
Thank you, Vegas.
Backchatpodcast.com.au/fines if you want to serve one.
Yeah.
5:12 p.m. in the evening, I would like to apologise for double. I don't think I do that, but obviously I have.
I reckon you do that every day. No,
Yeah.
I actually can't.
When am I ever saying the time?
The another one that gets ATM machine.
Oh yeah, pin number.
Can you say? I'm going to give you 2 times. I just want you to say how to say that.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't matter if it's AM or PM.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a different issue.
Sure.
But if the numbers, I'll just give you the numbers and you tell me what the time is.
All right,
do you
let
want
me
to do AM or PM?
Give me PM.
PM. If the numbers on a digital clock say 6:23, what time is that?
6:23.
Okay. What if it says 6:47?
6:47. I'd probably say 73 minutes to 8.
You idiot.
So on
No, I'd say 6:47.
on radio,
6:23 and 6:47.
you meant to time out to the hours. So up until 30, you need to go number first. So it's
6:30.
6:28, 6:29, 6:30. Then at 6:31,
31
it's
minutes
actually-
past 6.
No, it's 29 minutes to 7.
No, it's not.
Mm.
That's dumb.
Yeah, so once it passes the half,
That's
apparently it annoys me.
The other one that annoys
It's
me.
6:43.
The other one that annoys
It's
me
not
is
17
when
minutes
people
to
say naan bread. Because I'm pretty sure in India naan means bread, so it's like saying bread. I'll get some bread.
Isn't that like chai tea? Isn't chai?
Oh, can I have our Indian audience, please?
Yeah.
come
Oh
chime
yeah,
in?
father of India. Where's
Uh,
Travis Head? Trav's the only bloke that can order naan bread.
Another super comment here.
Super comment.
Who do you reckon it's from?
I would say
Was.
probably
Yeah, it's
was.
from Oz. He just says he's locked in.
Thanks, mate.
Now, to take us to half past the hour, 5:30.
I'm interested in hearing this.
We're going to hear from Damien Fleming, Jason Gillespie, and Glenn McGrath. The Fast Bowling Cartel, like I said, subscribe, listen to all of that across the Ashes series. I do want to show you guys both a photo of something that happened yesterday. If you could get that up, please.
So this will take us to 17:30, will it?
Yes.
I'm a 24-hour clock
wow.
guy.
Wow.
Whoa!
Oh, that's in here.
That is your. That's your ball.
Yeah.
They're holding.
They are fondling your ball.
The trophy. Yep.
Mate,
Where is it? Over there. Oh my god.
that is amazing.
That's pretty cool.
And do you know what I said? Oh, look, boys, it's a bit of a joke. You know, it's 5 for 16, blah, blah, blah. And I think Jason or Diz
guys
just said,
are- yeah.
mate, don't sell yourself short.
Your nicknames now?
You did that.
Did either of them pull it out and sort of start?
No, I don't
it
think
the-
I don't think they knew it came out of it because I just handed it to them like that. So there you go.
I mean, if you're just
A
listening,
couple of the greats.
and you can't see it,
Oh yes,
Glenn McGrath and Jason Gillespie are, look, you could say holding, but I would say
Caressing?
fondling
Caressing.
Dan's trophy, his 5 for 16 inner final. Like, I've
Yeah.
seen them hold
I've seen
Ashes urns
plenty of. Yeah,
with
I've seen
far
them,
less care.
I've seen them hold plenty of balls.
Look how happy Glenn McGrath is. He is
Yeah.
genuinely stoked. He's double
brimming.
handing it.
He is brimming from ear to ear there, Glenn. He's so stoked.
we will have Diz on the podcast in a couple of days.
Great, that's confirmed.
Basically, yeah. He
Pretty
said text
much.
me in the morning and
Pretty
let
much
me know
locked
what time.
in. You should tell them. Do you reckon they know about that guy? I remember we spoke about it on here, and I said it was the best sporting performance I've ever heard of. Of that guy in pretty sure it was the Gold Coast who took 6 wickets off 6 balls in the final over to win the game. Do you reckon they know about that?
Should we ask?
Probably it would have come across.
We can
their
ask
desk.
Us tomorrow. Last super comment here from was love me bread. Thank you for everyone. We got 4 minutes left to get the super chats done.
How many do we need? Like 30?
I think we got 14 out of 50. So sorry,
That's
Sammy.
good, Sammy.
Unless
Sorry,
someone
mate.
comes in clutch. Thank you for everyone for contributing, and thank you to Paywires, of course, powering the podcast for 2025.
Grounded, building us.
They do build it. If you want massive dongers,
Yep.
you know where to go.
Grounded.
Tab Touch, Shelter Brewing Co, Whippersnapper, Whisky, ID Athletic, Mamba Digital, All-On Services, and Camera Electronic. Everyone that makes what we do here at BackChat possible. Here we go. The Fast Bowling Cartel talking about what's happened so far in the Ashes.
So Bazball, for those that don't know, is based on Travis Head, and he's batting in the last Ashes series. And Stokes and that talked about, well, why can't we all bat like that? Do you know what I mean? So a whole nation's batting philosophy is on one Australian. But my question is, yeah, it is. So my question is to the English. So for Travis, under Cummins and McDonald, they have said back yourself, play with freedom. So the way that Trav plays now, that's actually instinctive to him. And now he's been encouraged to play it. As I keep saying, he's not a run-making machine. He's not going to average 60, but he's a match winner, right? But if for England with Bazball, they're saying to some of their batsmen where it's not instinctive to hit every ball and hit shots in weird areas. They're saying to their whole batting group to go for Bazball and to play like it's 50-over cricket or T20 cricket. And for me, that's more instructional than instinctive, and you get caught in two minds.
I think that's a great point you make, Flem. I completely agree with that. The thing is, you can be fearless, but you can't be reckless. And I think that's muddied the waters in that England camp. You want to like Bazball. Essentially, it's a philosophy. It's an attitude. It's don't fear failure. Embrace it. You know, there's going to be times when you fail. There's going to be times to succeed. I'm not quite sold on the no consequence, no accountability, because I think there has to be some sort of accountability. If you keep making the same mistakes over and over again, I mean, that's a definition of insanity, isn't it? Doing the same things over again and expecting different results. That's what we're seeing with this England side at the moment with the bat in hand. So, look, it just boggles the mind, Pidge. I don't know what you think.
You've got to learn.
You've got to learn, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll see how they go in Brisbane. They're talking about doubling down rather than, okay, we'll learn what we did there and we'll try to adapt to the conditions. We'll still be positive. That's more the language you'd be using rather than, we're going to go twice as hard. You know, we sort of played from the crease in the second innings rather than run out and go at them. So it's interesting, depends on which way they're looking at it.
I mean, Flem, what reminds me of is, you remember the improv show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? You know, how England plays, the game's made up, the points don't matter. That's how England go about their batting, in my opinion. It's just bonkers.
Yeah. And what I did enjoy, we're all in the media centre at Perth and just watching the ex-English players just
they were
melt
up and about at lunchtime,
as
weren't they?
Trav goes. And, bad luck to them. And we don't need to mention any names, but we will. Phil Tufnell, the Lordship, Ian Botham, Michael Vaughan. Hope you get out of Perth very soon and enjoy it.
Vaughany was up and about, wasn't he?
Yeah, Vaughany. Don't forget Stuart Broad. But I'm doing a bit of commentary for English channel, and it's a roller coaster.
How was that?
It's an absolute roller coaster. They're playing well. Oh, best team in the world. Hour later, no, we're the worst team. We can't win. Then they're back up, and then they're down. I'm going, guys, it's not even lunch day one yet. How about you just relax and get into the game?
Tell you what I did love, Pidgey, though, was the calmness around the Australian team. I know Mitchell Stark referenced it after day one, didn't he? He said, okay, no, we're staying calm. We're just making good decisions. We're having good conversations. We're staying calm, and we'll just focus on our processes. I really liked that language and that calmness, and that really shone through after lunch on day 2.
Yeah, well, the Australians have won the Ashes that many times, so we're used to it. Whereas the English, very rare for them, isn't it? So they're on edge all the time, even the guys up in the box.
Well, it's another Perth test they haven't won. They haven't beaten a full-strength Australian team in Perth ever. Hey, just back to Trav, though. Like, where do we rate that? That's got to be his greatest innings and arguably the greatest Ashes innings I've seen from an Australian. To go against type, to score that quickly with that many runs in a low-scoring test match is insane. And you can see that he just went through the 50 over to the T20, where he's an absolute gun. And also a tick to the crowd. How good was it having close to 60,000 people there on day 1 and 2? Yes, the Barmy Army got a bit of quiet in the afternoon, but the other factor of how good Trav is, rate that innings. Geez, it got Marnus going too, didn't it? Which is important. Hopefully now he's got the confidence to back himself and play shots. But for Travis Head, that is 100 that we will always remember where we were, and we were lucky enough to commentate on it.
Oh, it's probably going to be remembered as one of the greatest Ashes innings of all time. I'd sort of compare it a little bit to Gillies' 100 in 06-07 at the Wacker. Different circumstances, and even Gilly came out and said it was 40 degrees, that their bowlers were tired. The game was a completely different situation to what it was when Heady came out. So 4th innings, under the pump, quick bouncy pitch.
Promoted to open.
Yeah, batting out of position. So, but the thing I loved about Travis was the fact that he played to his strengths. He didn't try to slog or play shots that he's not good at, hit to his areas.
Correct.
And he wasn't slogging. He wasn't doing this. He was playing good, positive cricket to his strengths. And in the end, England bowlers they didn't know what to do. They just spread the field and just bowled short, took the pitch conditions out of it, and they were just hoping that the batsmen would get themselves out. And they didn't seem to have a plan of how they were going to take a wicket. So, and Travis had the way he batted, but he batted to his strengths. And, there was one maiden over in the second innings, which is, that tells the story in itself. But the way he batted, I reckon it's one of the best. It will be remembered one of the greatest Ashes innings of all time.
I'll go as far to say it's the greatest Ashes innings for Australia ever. That was absolutely superb from Travis. I was also quite amazed, shocked, if you will, about England's tactics. You referenced it, the short ball plan. We saw that off stump, 4th, 5th stump line with the right length was tricky. And Travis may well have gone hard at those. He even said it himself. We interviewed him afterwards, and he said that when the few deliveries that were there, it was tricky, and he was kind of hoping they'd go to try different things, slower balls, short balls, because he felt he felt more comfortable with that, and he felt more able to score. So I think England missed a massive trick there, and I think Travis Head shell-shocked them, to be perfectly blunt.
And just to add to that, they should have learnt by watching the way the Australians bowled to Atkinson and Cast, which was exactly the same, and it didn't work.
Didn't work.
As
Correct.
bowlers in those conditions, and when batsmen are going, continue to get the batsmen to play big shots against good deliveries all the time. And that's what they didn't do.
If it's good enough for the top 6, it's good enough for the bottom 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
sometimes
I just think that you've got to get them playing on the up.
correct.
You can't have them pushing back or half volleys or being able to cut there.
And
Hey,
if you
let's
get
get
hit
into
off,
the
if you got hit off the length a couple of times, don't change it. Just stick there. Be strong in your. They should be strong in their bowling conviction rather than just strong in their batting conviction.
It's a really good point, Pidge.
Yeah, let's get into the fast bowling cartel. We've got to start with the great man, Mitchell Starc, 35 years of age. His peak has continued for 3 or 4 years. And just even watching him bowl, that was the least amount of swing that Perth, the ball, since they've been done tracking at the Wacker or Perth Stadium, and he's still got 10 for, and it looks like he's changed his game plan a little bit. The wobbled seam for him in the last 3 or 4 years is now his stock ball and the angle across. And the big innie is the one that he bowls as his surprise weapon. But having that wobbled seam, I think his accuracy's improved.
I think you're right, Flynn.
So now he's more accurate with a ball that is always moving, and then he's still got his gun ball up his sleeve. So it's remarkable in his early to mid-30s, he's become more accurate and hasn't lost any of his potency.
And further to that, just on the wobble seam, when he's going across, I think there have been times in his career when he's looked to go across the right hand, he's actually just fallen away ever so slightly at front foot contact ball release, and which is just pushed the ball a little bit. I think he's staying a little bit more upright, getting his wrist and fingers behind the ball to give it a chance to wobble. And you're right, Flem, I think that's helped him with his accuracy. And look, he was in fine form. He's bowled beautifully. And then in the second innings, there was a little bit of swing. If you guys noticed that, there was a little bit. But I thought he was absolutely superb. And I did see him afterwards. And I can say he did apologise to me for not responding to a text message. But he's keen as mustard to get on the FBC pod with us, guys. So we're going to keep communicating. We'll find time and we'll get the great Mitchell Starc on to have a chat.
Okay, looking ahead to the next test, they've got a big break. Some of the things I think we've already answered. So I think we're comfortable with Head opening with Wetherill, isn't it? I mean,
who's
Usman
coming
might
in?
not be fit.
Well, Uzi, then Uzi's not playing, then is he? If Head's up there, who's coming in?
Well,
a batsman or a bowler? All-rounder?
Well, Bo Webster was 12th man, and the rumours are he was very unlucky. There was thought of playing him and not Nathan Lyon, even with Lino's great record there, just to deepen the batting. But because we've got Cam Green, they could go a Josh Inglis, who's always part of the squad, got a century on debut.
I think if you've got 4 out-and-out seamers, including Cameron Green, you don't necessarily need a 5th seamer. So if you're lengthening the batting, then you look who's your best batting option, and I would suggest that maybe Josh Inglis would be that person.
Yep, no, I can't disagree with that, and he's scores at a good clip as well. So just to strengthen, bolster that batting lineup, and if Travis doesn't come up off at the top there, just the day-night test. Completely different strategies coming up in Brisbane, but I like the concept of having him at the top and taking it to. I think England were a little concerned that Travis Head or Mitchell Marsh might be at the top of the order, someone to take them on. But as it turned out, it was Marnus and Jake in that first innings, and then things got in a bit of a hole. So
I think there's big decisions to make from the selectors. Even if, we don't know what the health of Usman Khawaja is going to be with his injured back at the moment. There's still plenty of time before that second test in Brisbane. But even if he is fully fit, there's got to be some temptation, surely, to continue to play Travis Head at the top. Jake Weatherald, for me, he plays. Nothing sure, and that would then mean that Usman unfortunately misses out.
Yeah, and that could be it for him.
Yep, absolutely.
That's just the way it goes.
Yep.
It's natural attrition.
39 next month.
An opener. Yeah, and Weatherald has to play because we do need to find, a traditional opener up there. And then it actually, instead of just relying on trying to replace Warner's accelerating batting, we've actually got 2 at the top. And then we've got Marnus. Hopefully, he'll get a lot of confidence out of that number 3 and getting 50 in the second innings. So, and also we've got to wait on Nathan Lyon too. Like he was in real discomfort. And look at the conditions up at day night at the Gabba. So we could see a fair few dip into see, and hopefully Pat Cummins is fit. That hasn't been confirmed. Hazelwood's out.
There's an ugly rumour that he may not even play this series, which no confirmation. It's just going around the commentary box. No. I don't know where it's come from, but that's the general consensus.
He must have done it badly. It was a hamstring,
They're mentioning it only felt slight, tendon, no.
Ah, gotcha.
So, recovering muscle.
Is there a hot spot, Flem?
I'm not sure, but let's get him scanned. And that's one thing we will do. We're looking for a sponsor. We're going to scan our backs, us 3.
Geez, I'd line
I'm
up
sure
like
there's some old
Christmas tree.
in there. What about, while we're laughing and having a good time, let's talk about England. What are they going to do? They've got a big break, but will Archer and Wood play again together?
I don't think they'll play again together. There's a bit of debate, bit of discussion about there's the 2-day game against the Prime Minister's 11 on the weekend in Canberra. And with this big break that it's only been a 2-day test in Perth, is there an opportunity for the England management to send a few of their players to get some much-needed match practice with a pink cricket ball? There's a lot of lead-in time to that second test in Brisbane, something like 12 days or something. So there's plenty of time. Would it be worthwhile? But I think in that interview with Jonathan Agnew, Brendan McCullum kind of almost shut it down. Said, look, we'll discuss it. Haven't really thought about it, Aggers, but look, there's value in us. We've got our plan on how we're going to go about things. Their blueprint. We'll keep our squad together. Going
Have
up.
they booked their tea times, Diz? Have they already booked their
They may well have done that. So,
but in that interview with Aggers, they basically shut it down as it's not an option.
Yeah, which surprises me. I think you've got to be able to pivot. You've got to be able to adjust and adapt. And with this game only going 2 days, there's a great opportunity. 2-day Manuka Oval on a good surface, the pink ball under lights. To me, that makes sense. And
my philosophy in analysing Bazball and Bazza and Stokesy is the way that we think. I think the opposite that they're going to do.
Right.
That's almost what they do, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So
that's fair.
Traditionally, and they'll do the total opposite of that.
And one thing I actually do like is that they do back themselves in. There's no doubt. They've got belief in what their philosophy is and how they go about it. So part of me respects that. But as I've said,
can every individual? They say it publicly. Just before we finish this, can every individual on that team, even though it gets spruiked, is every individual in that team feeling like they can back themselves?
I think they're pretty close off the field, and
they are
in their mindset. My biggest,
I'm backing that off the back of poor performances. We used to play. We're always vulnerable to confidence.
So that should really hurt them, and I think it did. They were shell-shocked yesterday, and rightly so. How they bounce back is going to be the thing. But the thing that I like confidence. I like backing yourself. I like saying, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come out and do this. But then they come out and say, oh, we're changing the game. We're doing that. We're great. We're this. That's for other people to judge. The greats have a certain amount of humility. You come out and say what you're going to do, then other people judge how well you did it. And that's how it is. You don't judge how well you did it.
And touching on that, you mentioned something, the confidence they have. Confidence actually comes from evidence. But there's no evidence to suggest that this will work. So, I'm a bit like you, Flem, I think, and Pidge. There's a couple of question marks there, I reckon.
Little wobbles. What a great way to finish. Well done to the Aussies. Well done to Trav Head and Mitch Stark in particular.
Brilliant.
And Brendan and Jake, on debut. And they got to sing the song in their first test. What a great honour there.
They were so excited after play. They were very excited about that opportunity. They loved it.
They were.
Yeah,
and boys, to finish off, it's the DK. That is the Fast Bowling Cartel. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, download. We might work on a little guest Diz on maybe a left arm quick. We'll do some work as well. But that is the Fast Bowling Cartel. We'll be back later in the week, hopefully with a guest. Well done, boys.